Hi, in this video we are actually trying to understand how to write a macro or a code in the Visual Basic Editor. So in the earlier videos you have already understood how the Visual Basic Editor appears and what are the windows, and then you recorded a macro and you have seen the macro is recorded in two windows and you have edited a macro. So all these aspects are understood. Now we are going to the another step where we are actually writing our own code, and then see how things are working there. This video will give you more understanding about the VB windows, the Visual Basic Editor windows, what are actually they are meant for, and so on. How to create how to insert a module, how to rename a module, how to remove a module, and what are there in your project window and what are there in your properties window, how the immediate window works, what is the purpose of immediate window. All these things will be understood. So we are going to write a macro. This is simple macro, which is basically we are naming it as new macro, and message box, one message box will appear saying hello or hi with answer. So this is a code. Now I am going to Excel. As usual, Alt F11. Once you did, your Visual Basic Editor is open. But interesting thing, you don't have one window, but that is code window, which is nothing but module is not appearing. So since it is a fresh workbook and it doesn't contain any macro, and we have never attempted any kind of macro in this will not be inserted a module at all. So we need to insert a module. For that you need to go to insert, say module. The code window is appearing. The moment we have inserted a module, the module is named as, one module is added under modules folder, and that is named as module 1. While in Excel, what we do when we open any fresh workbook, that is named as book 1. If we open a fresh sheet, it will open as sheet 1. So the same way it is module 1. You can rename it. So module 1, module 2, module 3, this way the modules are opened if you are not renaming them. But you can rename this module. So how to rename this module is nothing but you need to go to the properties window where you have written as module, and you can write. I am doing a small trick here. Module, my module. It will not accept. The reason is in Visual Basic applications, Visual Basic for applications, we need to make sure that the name is always started with an alphabet and should not contain any spaces, and it should be it can be separated only by a underscore. More than that you can't, the name cannot be accepted. So the name should always start with an alphabet. So it's my, and it can be separated by only underscore and then module. So it should be in a single word, as good as a single word, but can be separated by a what do you call underscore. So the moment I have done, the name is changed. So this can be done like this. Now let us understand the project window, how it looks like. So currently I have only one workbook is open, one file is open, hence the file name is book 1. So that is why it is showing as book 1, one book and one sheet, and under that one module. So this is the basic total activity is appearing. So this project window, I'm repeating, this project window shows all the files open in Excel and all the spreadsheets, including the hidden ones, and respective modules are shown here. So that way the VB project window works. Now let us start our code. So sub, since it is a subroutine, we have to say sub my macro. Again, I'm writing here my macro, I'm separating with underscore only. The moment I say enter, the code is actually get set for a space with end sub, so that the code I need to write in between. Message box, hi. The moment I did, the the code is ready and I can execute this code. If I want to execute the code, I wanted to use immediate window. So use of immediate window is nothing but to see how the code is working. So I say my macro. If I say enter, the moment I say enter, the code is executed. I have not gone to any developer tab, or I have not started any macro. I have just executed this macro from immediate window. So that is the use of immediate window. So this is the message is coming. Now you can see the properties of the properties window, and certain properties are there. So there is only one worksheet, and the standard width is written here, and some other characteristics or properties are written here. We can understand them in a different video. So now you can remove the module as well. You can just remove my module. It will go, and you can export it. You can export a module as a module file, and which you can share with another person, and he can use this module in his VBA and execute the code. So it's created as a text file only. It's not a text file, but it's a module file, and it can be, suppose if I say export. So this file is saved as a BAS file, and that BAS file can be given to anybody who wanted to use your macro, and they can insert that BAS by importing that BAS file. See, FRM, BAS and CLS, you can import that file and you can use that code. So this way this Visual Basic Editor works, and this way we can write a code. And for more advanced features, I'm coming up with another video where you will have lot of information. Hope you understood this video. Thanks a lot.